Stop what you're thinking and come back to the drawing board with me. I get it. When our wives say they feel lonely, we automatically think she wants more attention, more affection, more time together. But that's not really what she's missing. And the worst part is, if you focus on that, you'll make her and you only more confused when things don't get better. That's because she didn't explain her loneliness very well. As a marriage therapist, I can tell you that she doesn't understand it well either. She doesn't feel lonely because you're not there. She feels lonely because you're present without direction. She doesn't need more of your body. She needs more of your leadership. What's that mean? Let me explain. We won't blame your wife, just like we won't blame you. She couldn't make sense of it, so how could we expect you to get it? I'll explain it perfectly clear for the both of you. Your wife needs presence, your presence. That feeling she has is felt in the same area of the brain that interprets loneliness. We're social creatures, so our brains interpret feeling alone as dangerous. But someone can be right next to you and you still feel that feeling that feels like you're actually alone. Until now, you've been unable to describe what's actually happening. What's actually happening is not your brain picking up on you being physically alone, but your brain picking up on social isolation, lack of attunement, or the absence of emotional safety. Leadership solves this, but it has to be leadership done right. Really, she wants your presence more than your direction. My name's Jordan Joachim, and I'm a licensed mental health therapist and marriage counselor who's been working in this field for over 10 years. When I'm not doing therapy, I'm writing. My ebook, How to Love Her Like Christ Loved the Church, is the first link in the description. That's a book that guides on how to lead with love. Let's jump back into the discussion here and talk loneliness. Let's talk leadership, and ultimately, presence. The hidden loneliness. When a woman says, I feel alone, she's not always talking about physical distance. She's talking about emotional drift. She's saying, I don't feel led. I don't feel covered. I don't feel like we're going anywhere. It's not that she doesn't love you, it's that she doesn't feel anchored to you. And when a wife loses that sense of direction, she starts to feel like she's steering the ship alone, while the man, who was meant to be the captain, is asleep at the wheel. What leaderlessness looks like. Leaderlessness doesn't always look like chaos. Sometimes it looks like silence. It looks like a husband who avoids decisions because he's afraid of being wrong. It looks like a man who waits for his wife to lead because he doesn't want conflict. It looks like a home where everything is getting done, but nothing feels guided. She's not angry because she's controlling. She's exhausted because she's compensating. She's steering the vessel while you rest in the captain's chair, and she's starting to resent the weight of that wheel. Why men go passive? Most men don't go passive because they don't care. They go passive because they're afraid. Afraid of failing, afraid of being rejected, afraid of leading wrong. So they retreat into comfort, which could be work, or screens, hobbies, silence, anything that feels safe. But here's the paradox. The more you avoid leadership to protect yourself, the more your wife feels unprotected. And when she feels unprotected, she doesn't just lose trust, she loses connection. What leadership really means. Leadership isn't control. It's presence with direction. It's saying, I don't have all the answers, but I'm willing to take responsibility. I'll initiate the hard conversations. I'll set the tone for peace. I'll lead us toward healing. Leadership is emotional courage, not dominance. It's the ability to stand in uncertainty and still move forward with faith. When a husband leads with emotional presence, his wife doesn't just feel loved, she feels safe. The turning point. If your wife feels leaderless, she's not asking you to be perfect. She's asking you to be awake. She's asking you to stop waiting for her to steer. She's asking you to stop reacting and start initiating. She's asking you to be the man who says, I'll take the first step. I'll set the direction. I'll lead us toward peace, even if it's uncomfortable. Because when you lead, she can rest. Your wife doesn't feel lonely. She feels leaderless. She's not craving attention. She's craving direction. She's not asking for perfection. She's asking for presence. So wake up, Captain. The vessel is drifting and she's tired of steering alone. It's time to take the wheel again. Not with control, but with courage. Not with dominance, but with direction. Not with pride, but with presence. We're talking leadership with love. Because when you lead her heart, you don't just guide your marriage, you guide your legacy. If you appreciate this message or my way of delivering it, do me a favor and give this video a like. Subscribe to keep getting a positive message to save your marriage. If you want to help yourself in more ways than one, make sure to check out my ebook, How to Love Her Like Christ Loved the Church. That marriage-saving resource is the first link in the description. If you feel like this video could help someone else, don't be greedy. Sharing is caring. Share this video with them and let them learn something new too. I look forward to catching up with you in the next video coming up now. But until then, God bless you and your family.